is going to share kind of what more of the logistics of what we're going to get into as far as where we're going to go and how we're going to go about stuff like that.
Thank you guys. You guys get down here. Here's what we want to do. Before, in years past, North Greenville has done sort of this same thing, but they've done it all on Thursday night. And the time they did it before, there was about 40 people going out every Thursday night. Now, it was good, and it was impacting, but it was almost an overkill for one night. What we want to do is we want to send a different team out every single night of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night. We want to send a team every night. Now, where you guys are going to come into that is, you guys are going to fill out one of these sheets, and we were supposed to get them printed off, but it just didn't work out. Sorry, this is kind of like, it looks last minute, but it's not. Take my word for it. So you guys are going to come fill out one of these sheets. Now, what I would suggest you doing, and the reason we've done this for 3 days is because we know some days will not work with other people's schedules. Okay? So you guys come out and fill out one of these sheets that goes best with your schedule. I think we have it. Huh?
I'm going every day.
You're going every day?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Then you just fill out every single day then. That's all encouraging. Thank you so much.
I'm going every day.
If anyone else is going every day, which that's awesome, fill out every single sheet so we can know you're going every single day. And I think, let's see, have we gotten a count yet of how many people are in there?
I'm going every day. 5. You know how many people every day.
Alright, we've got 26 people, so probably what we're going to end up doing is splitting you guys up into groups of 5. Okay? We have enough right now to send out 2 groups every day. Is that right? That's right. That's right. We have enough to send out 2 groups. So we have enough to send out 10 every day. And then, of course, one group will have 6, but that's not a huge deal. So basically what we want you guys to do is, before the meeting's over, we want you guys to come up and fill out the sheet, which day you're going to be involved in, your phone number and your email address. So that way we can contact you. We're also, to help everything flow better, we're going to get leaders over each day. In other words, on Monday, either myself or Ben is going to lead the group. So we're going to get in here, we're going to get a meeting time, whether that's 7 or 6 or whenever. We're going to get together, we're going to pray over everything, whether we just do group by group prayer or whatever we do, we're going to do that. And then we're going to leave. Then when we come back, we're going to have a debrief time. That's where you guys talk about what happened, what the Lord did, what worked, what didn't work. Is there something, a specific experience that you had with a homeless person that was shocking? Okay? Let me explain this a little bit better. We went out 2 weeks ago, and we were at this, what was it called? What was the mission that we were at?
Behind Hardy's.
Yeah, it was Behind Hardy's. That's the name of the mission, Behind Hardy's. And we met this guy, and his name was, I don't remember his name either.
Good story.
Anyway, thank you. It's going really well. Anyway, it ended up being things that I cannot share with you because it's really inappropriate. Okay? And it was just right before we left, and we're like, where did that come from? You're going to have those kind of experiences. It's going to happen. You're going to have people tell you that they were president. You're going to have people tell you, like we heard today, that the Pope controls America. Yeah. That's what we heard today, the Pope controls America. But that's cool. That's cool. But we're spending time with these people. That's what we want to do. We want to have a relationship. We want, by the time you guys go out there 3 or 4 weeks, that you guys know their names. That's what you guys want. That's what we want. Okay? And also, this is the other thing, and we want to stay away from this. Whatever you guys use, whether that's you take them burgers or whatever, we're going to talk about that a little bit later. We're going to try not to keep you guys in here for too long, but we've got to explain everything. Okay? We don't want you just to hand them whatever you're going to give them and then say, let me tell you about Jesus. Okay? That's not what we want you to do. We do want to talk to them about the gospel and explain to them completely what that is, but we want to get to know them, okay? So instead of just doing that, like giving like a faith outline, okay? I don't know if you guys have done faith, I have. We want you guys to actually spend time getting to know the specific individual. That's really, all of us are really passionate about that. So let's get to know these people. Let's learn their story. They will talk about themselves until the cows come home. Believe me, they are looking for people who will just listen. And that's what we're going to do. And then when you feel like it's the right time, you interject and tell them about who Jesus is and what He's done in your life. Not in a dissenting way or anything like that, but just be open, be honest with them. They're going to be completely honest with you. They're going to tell you their whole life story. The least you can do is be honest with them. So that's what we want you guys to do. That's our goal. Now, we're not going to tell you exactly how to do that. Okay? We're going to give you guys some different options. When we have gone out, what we have done is we've gone to McDonald's and we bought double cheeseburgers, okay? And we'll go up to someone just to say, yeah, just a homeless person, hey man, how are you doing? We just want to know if you want a cheeseburger. And of course, every single one of them without fail, yeah man, I love one of those. They take a cheeseburger and then they'll give you some of their time. And they'll talk to you, and that's when you start to conversate with them. And it works, it really does. The other thing you can do is any kind of food works. Like literally anything, whether it's a double cheeseburger or a snack, a sweet snack, whatever. It'll work. Even a drink. Say you go buy a 24-pack of Sprite canned drinks, okay, and then you have something where you just pass them out to people, and you just talk to people through that as a conversation starter, okay. So there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. We're not going to make you guys do it a certain way. We're going to let you guys kind of do what you want to do. We're just going to provide you with a couple options. The only thing we say is make sure whatever you do is legal. Okay. I don't know what could be illegal that you would do. I don't know. The point is just make sure it's legal. Okay. Now, I'm trying to think if I've covered, if I haven't covered something. We don't want to keep you guys, like I said, we don't want to keep you guys in here for a long time. So what we want to do now is we want to open up some questions that you guys would have about anything. Whatever you guys want to know, we'll try our best to answer. We're not professionals at this. Hold on one second. We're not professionals. I'm sorry. I just want to say before you try to answer that, we're not professionals. We've been doing this for 3 weeks. Okay, we're doing it to the best of our ability, and the Lord is just directing us. Okay, so we might not be able to answer every single one of your questions perfectly, but we're going to do our best. All right. So, go ahead. Yes, sir. And what's your name? Why don't you go ahead and tell the whole group your name?
My name's Stephen.
Hey, Stephen.
And I'm a vocal performance major. And the 2 questions that I have are, number 1, have you ever thought about getting the psych program, the psychology program? Why not get some of those teachers or something to come in here and to talk about that, and to talk about what stuff is not appropriate to talk about with these homeless people? And then another question, well, that wasn't a question, that was just a kind of comment. And then another comment that I have is, what about women in here? What would be the policy on that?
Right.
Because just my experience with homeless people, I have done somewhat of this stuff where I live in Pennsylvania, and people try to take advantage of women when they try to share the gospel or something like that. So how would you, or what would be the solution for that?
Do you want to use the woman or the woman?
Okay, let me do the first one. The woman. Okay, firstly, you were talking about bringing in someone from the psychology department to talk about. Okay,
yeah.
I'm talking right now to Jody Jennings, and he tried to be here tonight, but he's sick, and also his wife's grandmother, I believe, died, and so she's not able, so he has to be home with the kids, so he's not able to be here, but he was going to.
Okay.
We are talking, and Jody Jennings is talking to someone else. I've told him this whole thing, and he's on board with it 100%. And he is in the process of talking to someone who actually does this for a living with a mission downtown. And we're going to try, hopefully, to get him in here by either Monday or some point next week and get this shoot together and let him just talk to you guys about how to minister and all that kind of stuff. We wanted to get him in here tonight, but some things happened and it just wouldn't work out. But we'd already set the meeting times, and so we just thought we'd go ahead and have a meeting. Also, it is a note, we're not going to go out this week. This week is going to be a week that you guys use to pray. And I have a suggestion. If you want to take it, that's fine. If not, that's cool too. If you want to go downtown this week and just walk around and pray over the different streets. If you see, Main Street, pray over Main Street. And pray that God will give you wisdom when you're walking down there and some homeless guy comes up to you, that God will give you wisdom on how to talk to him, how to interact with him, because it's not easy with some of these people. Some it's really easy, but some people it's not, and it's going to be a lot harder. It's going to challenge you. But that's okay, because if you're prayed up and you're with God, He's going to give you the words to say. He's going to give you the words to say. But that is what we're trying to do. We're trying to bring in someone by next week who literally, he does this for a living, and he's got a passion for it, and I'm excited about meeting him. I haven't met him yet, but I'm excited about it. So that's what we're going to try to do. And we also know everyone hopefully is Facebook friends with us, and actually I'll just talk about that later. Anyway, go ahead.
About the woman thing,
Well, these women in here. They're not welcome here. the Lord.
The whole woman thing, like, basically, we're hoping that everyone pairs off so that there's not, like, just a group full of women. Obviously, that would be a terrible idea.
A group full of women. Yeah.
But we wanna like partner, we wanna partner like guys with girls.
Yeah.
In this thing, in the groups, you know, we're not gonna be like splitting up and leaving like a girl walking the street all by herself. That'd be retarded.
And it'd be dangerous, honestly. It'd be very dangerous.
But you know, we did this.
Bring her with us.
We did this back at home over Christmas, and it was kind of cool. I've noticed if you build a good enough relationship with these people, it's kind of just like you can slowly bring people in. And my parents, or my mom and my sister, were able to go with me and with this other guy to some hobo camps and stuff like that. And just, I mean, and it was totally like okay, and they were able to just. I mean, there's women that are women's.
Also, here's the way we're going to break it down. If we split you guys up into groups of 5, which we're hoping to do, we want to have at least no more than 2 women do a group. So that way, if you guys split up below that, it'll be 2 guys, or wait, I'm sorry. Yes, that's right. It'll be, no, I'm sorry. 1 woman do a group, okay, which is not going to happen with the group that we have right now, but we're going to figure something out. But what we're wanting to do is have no more, if we have to split up the group of 5, we want to have 2 guys, and if we have 3 people, it needs to be a girl and then 2 guys, okay? So there's not going to be, hopefully, 2 girls and 1 guy. It'll be always either 2 guys or 1 girl and then 2 guys. So the girls should, hopefully, that should take care of most of the problems that we have. So that's how that's going to break down, like, concretely when you guys go out. All right, and we've already thought about this. In fact, today we went to a place, and we would not want a group of mostly women going back there.
Yeah.
It wasn't safe. But I'm going to be honest, there's going to be some places that we're going to go that are not going to be safe. And if that scares, I know some of the guys are like, yeah, I'm going to go, but it scares some of the ladies, and that's fine. I mean, it's okay to be scared, but there's going to be some places we go that are not, quote unquote, safe. So, you know,
The
that'll be
closer
something
you
you
get
have to
to Academy Street, the more
Yes.
rough it's going to be.
Yes.
It gets
I work downtown, so I was figuring every time I get off of work, it's like 11 o'clock, 11:30 at night. That's when you can see the most homeless people out. So what times would we be going out? Would it be essentially 11 o'clock at night?
No, basically what we're going to do is let you guys have the freedom to do that. When you guys get your group leader, and this is a lot of things we're going to relay back to you during this week. Once we have all your information, we're going to get a group leader for your day, wherever you're going, and we're going to tell them this information, and then you guys are going to collaborate and talk about a time you're going to leave that works out best with everyone's schedule, okay? Rather than us just setting a blank time every night that everyone goes out, all right? That way it'll be a little bit more convenient for you guys. Also, I want to open it up for a couple more questions, because I know we're running short on time, but I want to give some people some more time to give questions if they have any more.
Transportation, what's the deal with that?
I talked to Jody Jennings about transportation, and right now we don't have any. Basically, right now it's just us. I asked him about maybe getting a Joel Stein bus, a BSU bus, and he said that in order to do that, you have to be in BSU. So it's not his rule; it's just kind of the school rule. But I'm going to keep on working on that. That's something we're going to be in continuing meetings about to try to find some transportation for us. Or maybe maybe if we get gas, we give them receipts and they'll refund us. So to help us out a little bit. But that was a good question. We're going to work on it.
Have y'all seen the same person multiple times since y'all been out?
Yes, we have.
Y'all know
How do
Willie
you know?
too?
Really?
I witnessed him 2 Sundays ago.
Yeah.
He's
Willie witnessed us.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Willie with the bike.